Okay, so today we are going to be testing and trying to break a conversational AI phone caller. Okay, so we're gonna get it to call. I'm gonna walk through like all the prompting, the setup, kind of how it works, the back end, the knowledge behind it, and we're essentially gonna try and break it, see if we can get it to crack, see if any questions stump the AI. Okay, so this platform is called Insight. So first thing that we're gonna do is is we are going to head over to the Agents tab. Okay. So now this platform, right now I'm gonna play with English, and I'm even gonna try Romanian. The reason why I can't try anything else is because I don't actually speak the language. I wouldn't be able to break it or understand it. My Romanian, I'm fluent, but it's not perfect. So like when I speak to it, I won't be speaking perfectly to it. Um, But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build an agent from scratch. Okay. So first thing we're gonna do is go to create agent here. Agent name we're gonna call it um, YouTube video. Okay. Description we're gonna say for the YouTube. Okay. So review. Here it is. Okay. So first line is pretty good, right? We don't really need many changes. Let's make this a med spa. Okay, so like a med spa, an inbound agent calling into med spas. So hi prospect name, it's agent name from company name. I'm just gonna remove this prompting here. I'm gonna put Ashley. Okay, just because I want it to be Ashley. I'm gonna use. Let me make my face smaller here. Put myself down there. I'm gonna use the Gen voice. Okay, so a bunch
Hi,
of
this is
voices.
Jen, American female from Insight.
Okay, so we have a bunch of different voices here. This platform also has a lot of languages. We have over 40 languages available. So we're going to use Gen. We're going to set the temperature and interruption threshold to 100. So temperature lowering results in less random completions, right? So basically, the lower the temperature, the more strict that it is in your script, and it will follow it more linearly. Whereas the higher the temperature, the more it will change around the wording, things like that. Then, for an interruption threshold, this is basically just the response time in between conversations. So I want to keep this lower because I have a lower attention span. So do women scrolling Facebook. So right now the agent I'm gonna make is like a med spa calling into a woman who's interested in getting Botox done. Okay, so hey prospect name, it's Ashley here from company name. How are you doing today? Okay, and then we'll go in here and we'll say, we'll do a prompt. So to make the prompt, you do slash and then type whatever. Now the cool thing about this platform is not only can you put these existing prompts in, but you can create your own. So for example, I could create a prompt that is annual underscore revenue. Okay, and then annual revenue. So I'll show you guys how you could use that um, in the actual scripting and how we're going to use it to try and crack it. Okay, so hi prospect name, it's Ashley here from company name. How are you doing today? Wait for prospect to respond. Now, the next thing we're going to do is they're going to say great, and then she's going to be like, great. Well, I'm reaching out to you. Okay. Well, I'm reaching out to you because you filled out a form on one of our slash, okay, and then here, let's say this med spa is running ads on Facebook and Instagram, and for some reason the ad is different. Okay, so the ad could be talking about something different, right? Like a different promotion, whatever. What we can include here is slash uh, location underscore ad. Okay, so location ad would be like where the ad was being run. So I'm reaching out to you because you filled a form on one of our location ad. One of our ads on location ad. Okay. Do you remember that? Okay. And then here we would go / wait for prospect to respond. Then from here we go awesome. Okay. So we're going to treat it linearly. Okay. We're going to treat it as if the person, so when we're writing the script, we're going to treat it as if the person saying yes in a positive response for each of the messages. The prompting in the background context, that's completely, like, with that prompting, the AI will know how to handle if it goes negative or south, or, it isn't just a linear script. So awesome. Well, our promotion is only going to last for another 5 days. And we have almost sold them all out. Would you be interested in getting booked in for a consultation so we can see if you would be a good fit? ? Okay, and then consultation. Okay, and wait for prospect to respond. Then I'm gonna do great. So I see in our interest form that you were having issues with / and then we make prospect pain _pain. Okay, and then this would be another prompt or something that the med spa would collect from the form. Okay, so the prospect pain, the location ad, that's no different from the email, phone number, etc. Right? So that's just lead info, metadata, and you can create essentially unlimited here. So I see in our interest form that you're having issues with prospect's pain. How long has this been happening? Just wait for Roger. Oh, I see. Repeat. How long is quite a while to deal with something like that. So, on top of inserting metadata and the conversational AI aspect of things, where on top of the script it'll generate things, you can actually recap certain things directly from the prospect's dialogue. So it will pull and say here, oh, I see, 10 years is quite a while to deal with something like that, right? So that'd be an example. It's really, really cool, really smart. So we're going to see if we can crack it. It's quite a while to deal with something like that. How soon are you looking to get this fixed? Or how soon are you wanting to get this fixed? Right? I'm just rushing. I'm not perfecting the script. I'm just showing you, how easy it is to build, and then we're going to try and crack it. Okay, and then we'll make little tweaks and changes if something's wrong there. Okay. Oh, I see. Repeat how long. It's quite a while. How long do you want to fix? Awesome. Well, let's get you booked in for this appointment. I have a few spots open, and then spot open on, and then insert available times from calendar. Okay. How does that work? Let's wait for prospect to respond. Amazing. So remember, acting like everything's going to go. We will send you a reminder link as well as a pre-deposit for the $50 deposit we take for consults in case you no-show. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you soon. And let's wait for Brock to respond. Take care. Bye. Bye. Okay. There you go. So that's what we have there. Now what we're going to do, okay, make sure we're selected in English. We're going to connect to, let's just do end user. Okay. We'll pick this calendar. And then repository, we're not going to run a repository, okay? I'm going to do a simple agent, no background context. Now, what the repository is, in case you're wondering, is basically just a knowledge base of information. So what you can do is you can plug in pre-existing knowledge for the AI to have in case of questions that are similar to what is being asked. So for example, this test knowledge base has how long have you been, as this one question inside the knowledge base, which is how long have you guys been in business? And then the AI would respond with something similar to, we have been in business and trusted by the top leaders in our market since 2012. All right. So we're going to go to YouTube video right here, agents. Okay. And then what we're going to do is temperature set. We pick the Gen voice. Let's see, who else would be good? Let's hear Maya. Okay, 1 second. Okay, never mind. Let's stick with Jen. Okay, Jen for now. Could try Walter. Walter's a pretty good voice too. Sasha is okay. Yeah, we'll stick with Jen. I know she's really good. And time zone, we're gonna do Toronto. That's where I'm based. Okay, and perfect. Okay, now, right now we have a background context that's default set. Okay, so each agent that's created under the platform is set to default this background context. Now this background context has a bunch of policies and regulations that the AI needs to follow in order for the prompting to go right. Okay, so we don't want to send the agent pretty much going in blind. It needs to act in a certain way, do certain things. Now this background context is specifically set on getting a lead to book a meeting, but not on the call, just sending him a text message. The reason why is this specific background context is better used as a qualifying agent. So instead of doing direct bookings, it qualifies the lead, ensures that they qualify, and then sends them the VSL to watch and then go through manually by booking in. What this is doing is it's adding an extra layer of qualification, and we actually use this in our own business for qualifying customers and clients coming through. So we're going to switch the prompting to allowing to do direct bookings because that's what we're doing on this agent. So you are allowed to book them on the call. You are permitted to. Okay, you're permitted to book a meeting and get them scheduled on the call. Every part of the conversation should steer toward this goal. Ensure that the lead is aware of the benefits and convenience of setting up an appointment and guide them smoothly through the process. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Okay, so let's just delete all of this right here. We don't want these policies, right? Because we do want to list dates from the calendar. Delete that. Overcome objections. Live transfers. Okay, these are just normal things. Language and cultural sensitivity. Always focus on them. Always focus on getting them to book an appointment on the call. On the call, every conversation, every part of the conversation, sort scheduling an appointment on the call. This is the primary objective, and all other objectives support this goal. Perfect. So we just tweaked the default context to match our needs, which is booking indirectly appointments. Now I kind of skimmed through, I already know, but you just have to ensure that the prompting is set up to match your script, because each background context is not going to match your script. So make sure, because it's not going to work properly if you don't do that. Okay, awesome. Now let's test this in action. So what we're going to do is, at the bottom right here, we're going to select a profile, and we're going to create a tester profile. So here we're going to call it the tester profile, Nick, whatever, and we're going to put in my phone number, then we're going to put in name, so what they're going to call me, we're going to put Insight AI as the company name. Actually, no, we're going to put it as luxury, what's a good med spa name? Let's say Spotless Beauty. I don't know. Okay, and I will say I come from Facebook, and yeah, my pain is stretch marks. Okay, I want to get rid of my stretch marks. Okay, so let's create that right here. And perfect. Okay, so now we have the tester profile set up. So basically what this is for, the tester profile, is for simulating what a proper role play would be like for a campaign with the CSV data for the following responses. So my stretch marks, everything else, right, that was included in there. So where I came from, all of that. So all of that would be already included in the CSV file for that lead, depending on how it's organized, right? So for different companies and different clients and different organization, it's gonna vary. Okay, so let's send this call over and listen to the AI. Try and break it. The first call, I'm going to be super lenient. I'm not going to push too hard. We're just going to see. Okay, so we have a call coming here. Hello?
Hi, Nick. It's Ashley from Spotless Beauty. How are you doing today?
Hey, Ashley, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Great, I'm doing well, too. Well, I'm reaching out to you because you filled out a form on one of our ads on Facebook. Do you remember that?
I do remember that, actually. I was scrolling, and I thought, wow, this looks pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, our promotion is only going to last for another 5 days, and we have almost sold them all out. Would you be interested in getting booked in for a consultation so we can see if you would be a good fit?
Yeah, I would, actually.
Great. So I see in our interest form that you were having issues with stretch marks. How long has this been happening?
It's been happening for about 6 months.
Oh, I see. 6 months is quite a while to deal with something like that. How soon are you wanting to get this fixed?
Preferably as soon as possible. Obviously, stretch marks kind of appearing out of nowhere scared me, and I don't want it to get worse.
Absolutely, I understand. Well, let's get you booked in for this appointment. I have a few spots open on October 2nd at 9 a.m. or October 7th at 1 p.m. How does that work for you?
That works great, actually.
Awesome. We've booked your appointment for October 2nd at 9 a.m. We'll send you a reminder link as well as a pre-deposit for the $50 deposit we take for consults in case you no-show. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Ashley. Take care.
Goodbye, take care, and have a wonderful day.
Okay, she ended the phone. So I messed up a couple times or two. She asked me like 2 dates, and I was like, yeah. So she obviously assumed the first one worked. Now there was a couple of different prompting issues. So right here it's sped up very quickly. So let's add a comma. Let's get you booked in for an appointment! Exclamation mark. I have a few slots open on, and then we'll add in a comma here. Now there's another thing. Which one works better for you here? So which one works best for you? right? Because it said, how does that work? I see repeating. How soon are you wanting to get this worked on? Okay, not fixed. Fixes sounds a little bit like, it's broken. Okay. So let's try it again. This time I'm gonna be more like aggressive, but let's go over to the calendar and let's see. So give it a refresh. So right here, October 2nd was booked, YouTube video, +1, 289-983-6219. All the details are in. It's a test, so it'll pull appointments at insideai.me. So this is just like default. And then obviously for tests, you can just delete this event. But obviously if there was real person's metadata, their email, etc., it would create a real event. We'll even have an integration directly with Zoom, so you can create a Zoom meeting when it's like on an actual live campaign. So let's do that. Let's relaunch, and this time I'm going to be more in denial. I'm going to try and break it. I'm going to not let her book an appointment and see how she reacts. Now there is a limitation, so I'm not going to push the limitation. Once it gets declined more than 3 times, we tell for this specific prompt to stop for harassment. Like we don't want to harass the lead. Obviously, depending on the client, some of them push more. They push like 5-6 times. So let's try again. Initiate the call. All right, we have the call coming through.
Hi, Nick. It's Ashley from Spotless Beauty. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Ashley. How are you?
That's great to hear, Nick. I'm doing well, too. I'm reaching out because you filled out a form on one of our ads on Facebook. Do you remember that?
I actually don't remember that. Like, why are you calling me?
No problem. Let me explain. You filled out a form on one of our Facebook ads for our Spotless Beauty services. We're running a special promotion right now that's only going to last for another 5 days, and we have almost sold out of the available appointments. Would you be interested in getting booked in for a consultation so we can see if you'd be a good fit for our services?
I don't know. Honestly, I'm not really convinced that you guys are the best. What makes you guys the best, or why should I go with you guys?
I understand your hesitation, Nick. Spotless Beauty has been providing top quality skincare services for over 10 years, and we've helped thousands of clients just like you achieve their desired results. Our team of experienced professionals uses the latest techniques and technologies to deliver exceptional outcomes. I'd be happy to go over some of the key benefits of our services and how they could specifically address the stretch mark concerns you mentioned earlier. Would that help provide some more clarity on why Spotless Beauty would be a great fit?
Yeah, it actually would, Ashley. You changed my mind.
Great, I'm happy to provide more details. Our stretch mark treatment program uses a combination of advanced laser therapy and specialized skincare products to dramatically improve the appearance of stretch marks. Many of our clients have seen a 50 to 75% reduction in the visibility of their stretch marks after just a few sessions. The initial consultation is really important so we can assess the severity of your stretch marks and develop a customized treatment plan just for you. During the consultation, we'll go over your goals, timeline, and any questions you may have. I have a few appointment times available next week, with Tuesday, October 2nd at 2 p.m. or Thursday, October 4th at 4 p.m. work better for you to come in for the consultation.
Could you repeat the dates again? I didn't hear.
Sure, no problem. I have 2 appointment times available next week, Tuesday, October 2nd at 2 p.m. or Thursday, October 4th at 4 p.m. Which one of those works better for you, Nick?
Can we do Thursday?
Wonderful. I have you booked for Thursday, October 4th at 4 p.m. We'll send you a reminder link as well as a $50 deposit to hold your spot. I'm really looking forward to meeting you and helping address those stretch mark concerns. Do you have any other questions before we wrap up?
No, Ashley, I'm actually good. Thank you for your time.
Okay, Nick, no problem. It was great talking with you today. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Okay, that was pretty good. And as you can see, appointment booked by contact, right? You can see the appointment notification there. We have Zapier set up. We can go through here again and check, right? Or Friday at 4. Sorry, it was the 4th. So yeah, I think that was pretty good. I could have pushed it a little bit more, but like I said, I didn't want the prompt to engage. Now, the only thing that I noticed as well on top of that is, I don't know about you guys, actually drop a comment below of what you noticed on that call, what you didn't like, was how quickly it said the calendar times. Now, the thing is, that is fully fixable with the prompts. So, in the background context, we could add in here, so part of the policies is, we take this, we could add in a policy here, when listing the available calendar times, please ensure or make sure that you say them very slowly. The lead needs time to process the information. Say the dates and times very slowly. Okay. So that right there, that prompt should fix it essentially, entirely. I really liked how the convincing. So I know like a lot of you might be saying, oh, like you don't have any background context, all you have is the prompting, and it started pulling numbers out of nowhere. So what it does is with no previous background context and knowledge, it will actually pull up the average statistics for med spas and the improvement rates with certain procedures. Okay, so it's not going to start lying about certain things on the call and how they served certain many of customers. Once we actually have that background knowledge connected for that specific client, right now is just pulling that info from the average to get them booked in, because this isn't a properly set up agent. This was just something I quickly set up right now. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, the way that it communicated. And as you can see, it went off script. We had the script open while the call was going live off script with the prompting. That's the generative AI portion. And it really kicks in once the call goes from that linear response to nonlinear. It's also due to the fact that our temperature is set to 0.5, which is pretty high, right? You're halfway up to max. So it is, a higher temperature. So like I said, if you don't want those answers to be as generative, you can lower the temperature. So yeah, that's pretty much the call. And now one more thing is right here, you can actually see all of the recordings that came through from this recording. So from the YouTube video agent, you can see the length of the call, the time, the date.
Hi, Nick.
Play the
Ashley.
recording. You could see the summary of the conversation, even the full transcript of what happened. You can download it, you can throw it out, right? So pretty cool. You could filter this pretty much by dates, things like that. And then, yeah, that's all I'm going to show for now. The rest of the platform, I have a lot of videos on it, like the campaigns, the leads, etc. But this was basically just trying to play with the agent itself, trying to break it, understand what's going on behind with the prompting, with the scripting, and seeing if it'll break. And as you can see, generative AI is pretty cool. If you're interested in using something like this, I'm actually the co-founder of Insight. This is my platform. If you're interested in using it, if you're interested in selling it, we actually have a position that we work with partners. It is quite expensive, but I'll tell you, it is worthwhile. Your investment, the value is there, right? So I'll have a link below. I'll send the link to the booking, and you can book a meeting with, it'll either be with me or Jax. Jax is my co-founder, so no sales reps, nothing. You speak with us directly, and yeah, so drop a comment below what you guys thought about the AI, what you think we should improve, what you think we should add, or maybe what you think we don't have but we actually do, and I'll comment below with a reply. I'm gonna start being very consistent. I want to do weekly uploads on YouTube, so that's my goal. And yeah, we'll be posting updates on the platform, posting updates on business, on where we're at. Speaking of which, let's pull this up really quick. $15,800 yesterday. We're at 131,000 this quarter. So last 3 months. What are we at this month? Let's just go to just September. 45,000. So I think we're missing another 1,000, 2,000 from PayPal and another Stripe. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. 47,000 this month. Should have another collection, actually 2 collections tomorrow and the day after. So things are going pretty well. And just in case, I'll give you guys a quick little refresh here. You can't trust people online anymore, right? So there you go. You got the 15,000. Let's do the quarter to date, right? $131,000 in the last 3 months. So like 40,000 a month average ish. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. And like I said, drop a comment below what you thought about the features, the platform itself, the UI. Let me know.